Hey Virgos, welcome back to your messages. So today we're going to be doing a message for our Virgos, you guys. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If it resonates, it is for you. Also, if it does resonate, please make sure to like it so that way you can be locked in and give your energy to the page, okay? Now also, guys, I just want to say that during this reading I will be doing Diamond Art Tarot because that's what I enjoy to do. If you're wondering what's in the background, today we are doing some sacral chakra healing because in this full moon I just feel like that's exactly what is needed for the people who are watching my channel right now at the highest alignment, okay? Anyway, with that being said, let's just go ahead and get into the reading for our Virgos. Now this is a pre-pulled reading, okay? So that way you won't have to hear any shuffling while I'm doing this reading, guys. So what I got for the Virgo, we had transpersonal. The number 60 here is significant. Transpersonal. We also have here surrender. Okay, that's the number 48. These two came out together and I do want to show them together. We have Galactic Mushroom, Divine Matrix, and then we also had here New Beginnings for the Virgo, which is excellent. But I see here that this reward that the Virgos are winning at this time is not going to be won until they finish doing this, which is rooting their younger self, the part of themselves that you guys might feel a little bit, you know, like you disowned a part of yourself. So let's just kind of get into it a little bit for our Virgos. Now, when I saw transpersonal, which is the 60, the number 6, you guys are getting through some type of tough moment. I feel like somebody needs to hear that specifically, is that the toughest part of the moments that you've been having are over, okay, Virgo? So I feel like I'm talking to someone here who might have been feeling like they were being tested, but not really sure what they're being tested for, because I feel like I'm talking to a Virgo who is very giving, someone who is more than likely to give from their highest self, with the purest intentions, and then someone who also notices like that maybe that might not be the returned energy that you also receive back, okay? So Virgo, I feel like this is the part of yourself that you are letting go of and you're becoming more aware of, is when you're over giving. And so I love that for you, Virgo, because learning how to give less is healthy for you, okay, in this term, because I feel like I'm talking to someone who, yes, you have an abundance, but sometimes the people who want your abundance, they're not thinking about you, they're more so looking for a crutch. Okay, Virgo, that's a little bit deep. So, and if it doesn't fit you guys, don't force it, but I'm talking to a Virgo who very much so knows who is the person who's using them as a clutch. I'm not talking to a Virgo who is like, oh my god, I'm confused, or what are you talking about? So if it doesn't resonate, guys, don't stick it, okay? Because we always talk about how everything that we say and do, we're manifesting it, right? So if this doesn't fit for you, then don't manifest it, okay? Or maybe you just need to have your eyes open. But either way, we have here surrender. But Sky Dancer being here with surrender is just so funny, because when I saw it, I just see the Virgo finally allowing themselves to release all the burdens that do not belong to them. This is you guys like clinging on to the help of others and then like always having to do it by yourself. So it's like learning how to be out in the rain and relax. Maybe somebody might have did that recently where you just needed a good cry, and if you haven't, then someone here definitely needs to be one with Mother Nature and ground, because I feel like someone here just like really needs to release all of those pent up emotions that you guys have been hiding and keeping in and allowing others to be safe from, because I feel like I'm talking to a Virgo who definitely has people around them who they really love and they want to provide and be their best self for them. So I love that for you, Virgo, because it's like for God so loved the world, right? And so it's like you gave your only son, but some of you guys don't even have children, or you already have given away a son or had to lose one, and my condolences for that pain. But even in those times, like, God wants to remind you that he is there with you, whether you already had your child or whether you had your child and to have known and to lost. That's what I'm hearing. All right. Now, Virgo, I know that this is a lot of thick energy, and this is exactly why the reason that you need to cry. Meditation music could be very important for you guys, because I feel like whoever I'm talking to, remember I said you guys are learning how to reroute yourself, reroute yourself. I'm not saying reroute, it's reroute yourself, because the disowned self came here. But who is the disowned self? It's that kid, that inner trauma, right? That kid who was fearful of taking a leap of faith on their own, or that kid who, wanted, our younger selves when we first had our children was a child compared to who we are now. And we don't understand that those ages are ages that need our forgiveness as well, because I feel like I'm talking to a Virgo here who, like, it's kind of like, and this is for the one that has a child, it's kind of like one of those things where you were the type of parent to be like, oh, I just really want my kids to be this and to be out of this situation, and I want to be able to do this, and what if I'm not great enough, or what if, there was a lot of thinking back and forth about whether or not that you were the capable one, and yes, you absolutely were. And and it's so funny because, like, God really, really wants you to understand, like, you are always your best. The only thing you can do in any situation is be your best at that moment and let it go. Humans, we're the only ones that can sit down and think about our memory over and over again. Most animals, most other living creatures, they get the lesson and they keep going. But we as humans, we have to say sorry, we apologize, we walk in circles, we live in the past. So I'm talking to a Virgo who lives in the past, and it's time to accept, because wherever you are right now in life is somewhere that you prayed for. And it's like the only reason you can't see it is because you're picking on the burdens of other people, and other people around you, their perspective is kind of somber and really bitter. So it's causing you to feel that same way about your own life. So if you were supposed to spend time by yourself, you would recognize your own emotions. Cleanse, Virgo, in this full moon, please. And if you don't know what it means to cleanse, I would highly recommend, like, just Googling, like, hey, spiritual bath. Obviously, you can use your intuition to figure out what works best for you, or you can, find you a healer who can be able to aid you. So anyway, Virgo, let's go ahead and get to the next part of your reading, because, that was pretty intense. So next we have for you, the Virgo, we have the High Priestess. We also have here the Queen of Wands. Okay, this leap of faith with the Fool card popping out. Now, first of all, that's two major arcanas right there, the High Priestess and the Fool. But then we also have here, boom, the Seven of Cups, which gives this illusion of so many options. Okay, so Virgo, the water's your oyster. What are you doing? No, seriously, I'm joking around, because, like, seriously, there's so much, like, love that the spirit and the universe has for you at this time. And it's kind of just like, if you only supposed to take action, you take action right now. It's like, I know some of you guys want to be sad right now. Some of you guys want to feel, the pain. You want to feel like it burns, because in the past, you're just used to working through suffering. But spirit is trying to move you out of having to suffer. And so sometimes when you have to stop suffering, you know what that means? You got to get rid of some people. Some people gotta go. Even if you took them back from the last Mercury retrograde, or whatever you say is the reason for why you took them back, let me tell you something. Some people gotta go. Some people gotta go. Some people gotta go. I'm dancing about it, because it's like, that's what Spirit wants you to be in a happy, hearted energy about this, because, you can't control it. Spirit has been trying to tell you to get rid of these people. This could be family. Okay. It's hard to get rid of that blood family, but I feel like I'm talking to a Virgo who, if you just sit down and be quiet, you might notice that you're being welcomed into your soul family. And you know what's deeper than a blood family, a soul family? Because that one exceeds lifetimes. Ooh, okay. Virgo, I feel like I'm announcing something for you. So I don't know. You could be receiving some form of announcement, and it is going to make you laugh. It is going to make you happy, because I feel very, very excited to talk to you about it. So I know that Spirit has that aligned for you, and all you have to do is let go with that Fool card right there. I feel like some of you guys are choosing to focus on other things, because I feel like the reason you're not looking at love is because you've been hurt before. And that's how you know you're not ready for it. Right? Because when you're open, you open it with both hands, like, hey, you know what? I forgive whatever happened to me in the past. Lord, please aid me now in clarity and accepting what is correct for me. Please allow me to be the way that you designed me to be in my highest and greatest good. Please allow those who come around me to be filled with happiness and joy, because they see that I am living in my truth. That's a deep prayer right there. So Virgo, I feel like that's exactly what y'all needed. In God's name, amen. Like, that was beautiful right there. So, of course, you guys know I have to ask Spirit, what is the guidance, oracle guidance that they have. What is the energy around you? The end of a tough cycle approaches. I love this double, triple confirmation so far that they set for you guys in this whole reading. I hope by now that you guys have liked the video and subscribed so that way you can place your energy and claim this blessing. We also have here, confidence is your key to success. I love that. Leo, and you see what's in the middle? And first of all, it's the middle guidance, but look at that. I said Leo, but we're talking to Virgo, so Leo energy could be significant here. Okay, and this is the new moon that we're having right now in Pisces, but it's like happening in Leo season, right? Then what else do we have? Bring love into the situation. Virgo, they're saying cut these people off with love. And the people, you guys see your main card anyway. It says that your loved ones are safe, so they're going to be safe too even when you cut them off. Because somebody need to know that. Even when you give yourself space, you don't even have to cut them off. Just give them some space. Allow them to make their own mistakes. Allow yourself to breathe. Allow yourself to dance. Surrender to this divine matrix and what they have planned for you, because it's right here. Your new beginning. 2 of them. What happens at the end of something? You have a new beginning. And the Fool card is all about new journeys. But guess what? It's hidden to you right now with the High Priestess. That was the first card that came out. It's hidden from you right now because they want to know, do you trust me enough to surrender? Queen of Wands, just continue taking action and moving on to where you're supposed to be. All right, Virgo, if this resonated for you, I thank you so much for listening today. And until next time, while we break this matrix, peace.